everyone. I bet it looks like a really bright sunny day for you. It's not. It's absolutely disgusting outside. It is so grey. Actually, to be honest with you, it looks like it could snow, but I don't think it will. I really want it to though. Last week it snowed in London and it didn't snow here, and we are like 40 minutes out of London, so I'm hoping it will snow here soon. I am not wearing a me-made top today. This is one that my mum got for me. I'm not sure where it's from, but I am wearing kind of, that was something that I meant to do actually, but I've only just remembered, was the trousers that I jazzed up and mended kind of thing for Mend It month, which was last month, and this week I will be doing a blog post as a kind of review of how Mend It month went for me and what sort of things I updated. So because they're not complete makes, they won't appear in this video, but I dyed some jeans and I visibly mended some jeans, which is what I'm wearing now. I did sashiko mending on them and I absolutely love them, and I've worn them loads more since I mended them. So I'm so pleased with both of the things I mended. Mended is right, isn't it? I think so. So this is going to be day 2 of my 12 days of Christmas video, but I thought I didn't want to do a vlog today because I'm not really doing anything. Tomorrow I have an interview for a job, very exciting, and Wednesday and Friday I'm going up to London in Sew Over It's new shop. So they're going to be kind of more exciting things for me to film. So today I thought I would do my November makes as part of the 12 days of Christmas. And also thank you so much for all your comments on the last 12 days of Christmas video. I have linked my Etsy shop down below. At the moment it has snoods in, which are those infinity scarves that you wrap around twice, which are kind of more for people that can't knit because they're quite simple to make. I'm not pretending that they're really great, but I had quite a few of my mum's friends ask me to make them for them, so I've made those and they're up there. They're the wool and acrylic ones, and I am listing the alpaca and acrylic ones very soon, but the difference in quality is really quite astounding. They're really great. But thank you so much for all your lovely comments about the craft there. I'm kind of realising now that it's quite a hit and miss thing, so it was a shame that my first one wasn't so great, but oh well, the link is down there if you fancy looking. And the other thing that's in there is my inspiration printable, which I made and uploaded to my blog, but I wanted to kind of have it more in the, not limelight, but more accessible to everyone so it's easier to find. So that is also on my Etsy shop. It was free when it was on my blog, but because you have to pay to put things onto Etsy, it's just 20 pence, so it's not much, and once you've downloaded it, because it's a digital download, you just print it off as many times as you want. So yeah, that's there if you fancy having a look or favouriting the shop, because more will be going in on the worksheet kind of front quite soon, fingers crossed, so please do visit it, I'd really appreciate that. But anyway, on with the makes. I've tried to keep them kind of in chronological, oh, one's just fallen off the hanger. I've tried to keep them in chronological order. It feels like I've made these more than a month ago. This one I did. I finished this on October the 27th, which was I think 2 days after I recorded the last monthly makes video. So this was technically an October make, but it's in the November video. This is a Sew Over It Doris dress made out of Garance fabric from Sew Me Sunshine. There's going to be a picture of it somewhere, maybe here. Woohoo! I took those pictures just after I had my hair done, so my hair's all nice and curly and nice. And these buttons, where are they? There they are. These are non-functioning buttons, but I really love them. They're super cute, little fabric covered ones, and they came off one of my other shirts. But I didn't wear the shirt so much and I really loved the buttons, so I took the buttons off and they worked really well on here and I really like them. It is quite a light fabric, it's a cotton lawn, and there are quite a lot of darts in the pattern, so I was very conscious about lining up all the seams and everything, but I think I did quite well with that. Yeah, I'm quite pleased with how that all lined up actually, and it is, because it's quite a lightweight dress, it's not really one that I could wear now. I have worn it with tights, and a cardigan, but now it's just kind of too cold to wear out, so I'd only wear it inside. But I really, really like it. I love the fabric. I love the pattern. Doris is one of my new favourites, and there's another one coming this month. But my next one, I think I mentioned last time, I'm going to do a V-neck. So I will keep you updated on how that goes. And the full post about this, posts about all of these will be linked below. But this one is on the Sew Me Sunshine site. So that's that one. Then I had, so basically I'd been coveting this fabric for a very long time. I said about that in the November favourites video actually. And I had a little, just under a metre, I think it was about 80 or 90 centimetres, I had a scrap that I bought in the remnant sale at Sew Over It, which wasn't enough to do anything with. So I had that saved, and then when I saw that Harriet on Sew Me Sunshine had this fabric, and that, because I am a blogger for her, I got some to make this amazing dress. I had a little bit left over from that, so I put that together with my other remnant and made some Tilly and the Buttons Marigold trousers. Yay! Woohoo! There's going to be another picture of that here, and I'm wearing it with my Joni, what's it called? Joni Gal? No, I think it's just called Joni, but the hashtag is Joni Gal, that's it. That's my new favourite top, and I love wearing that with these trousers. So it's got an elasticated waist, so it's super comfy to wear around the house. And I was saying in my autumn plans, sewing plans video, that I needed more Marigold trousers because I spend most of my time at home, but I want to be comfy, I don't want to work in jeans. So these are a perfect thing because I don't want to work in tracksuit bottoms, but I also don't want to work in jeans. So these are really perfect, and they've got really deep pockets, really good pockets. Usually I would do the pocket a different colour, like a different fabric to the main fabric, but I figured that this was so busy that it kind of needed to be a different one. So those are both made out of the same fabric, yay! And I made these and my next make to go to York's, because I think all of us sewists have the same kind of attitude that's like, oh my gosh, I'm going away somewhere, or I'm going to this event, or I'm seeing these people, I must make something new. Which I think the majority of non-makers also have that attitude, but don't actually need to make something, they can just order it. So I made two things to go to York because I wanted it to be special, but I've gotten so much wear out of these already, I'm so pleased with them. And they are quite thin, so I have worn tights underneath them if I've gone out, but around the house they're fine because we've got the heating on. And this was my other make. Oh, it's come off the hanger as well. This I also got when I went up to London with Rosa from Sewn, who is one of the lovely ladies behind Susie magazine. We popped into Sew Over It, and I also got this in their fabric remnants. Oh no, the collar's gone pingy, I need to press that again. I got this, which was another Italia Brunette fabric actually. You can kind of see the print. It's little spots with some metallic gold spots as well on a really lovely sort of baby pink. Oh no, there's a thread there. Do excuse that thread that I need to cut. On a really nice baby pink background. And this does actually go with the Marigold trousers. I haven't tried them together yet, but I think that would look really nice. And this was a really quite small remnant. I think it was 110 centimetres potentially. So it really wasn't very much, and I didn't think I'd get the shirt out of it. I would have cropped it because this is the full length. I got the entire shirt out of it apart from the sleeves, but I wanted to do short sleeves anyway. And I would have cropped it, but because the front of the shirt is so much higher because of the yoke at the back, and I didn't want to like compare notches and stuff, I just wanted to cut it out. I couldn't quite figure out where I'd have to shorten it and by how much. So it all fit, so I didn't need to shorten it. That would have only been if I had needed to. And I really love it. I've done a review on this as well. This is my second Alex shirt, and I love how there's a double yoke, so the inside, when it's on the hanger, it just looks exactly the same as the outside. And I know it's silly, but stuff like that, touches like that, I really appreciate and I really, really love. And there's no shaping apart from this box pleat at the back. I don't even know if you can see that, if I'm holding it in the right place. That's the only shaping that is on the whole shirt, and that's more for kind of aesthetic reasons rather than fit. So I really love it, and it's so simple and it really makes the fabric shine through, and I'm so pleased with it. I really love it. And I love the buttons too, because it's going to be a bit washed out, I don't know. The buttons are little flowers which are exactly the same as the fabric, and I was really pleased with that because I bought the buttons like a month or so before I bought the fabric, and they just went together so perfectly. It was fate. It was fate. So I'm really pleased with that. I haven't got too much wear out of that either because that's such a lightweight fabric and it does crease a lot. I'm looking at it now, realising how creasy it is, and you can also see it here. I'm sorry, in the corner of the frame. It's gone now. And I've just turned up the sleeves there rather than doing the button thing because A, it didn't fit into the fabric, and B, I wanted it short anyway. I do like the button up turn up thing, but it is kind of awkward when you're washing it and you have to iron it, so I just did the turn up thing, and I think it gives it a really nice sort of vintagey vibe, the length of them, because the length of these sleeves, it kind of hits sort of just above the elbow, and I quite like that length. I feel like it's kind of vintagey. I don't know if that's actually true or not, it's just the vibe I get. And then the last completely finished thing is this dress, and I can't remember, I think it's 6696, I don't know. It's a McCall's pattern, and I used the So Hailey Jane fabric for this, and I'm stretching my arms out, and I will link this post below as well. Every month I do a So Hailey Jane make because she sends me the boxes and I write her a post. We work together in that respect, and it's one of the McCall's that pattern shirt dresses that a lot of people made in the summer. I made one in the summer and I really like it. I'm really pleased with it. But basically, you'll see this in the post, but I made a size 14 last time, and that was a bit big because my majority of my measurements come out as a size 8. My bust is size 14. So the thing with this pattern is it comes with different cup sizes, so you can do whatever size you want for the rest of your body. And then there's a little cat come up the stairs, you can probably hear him. Yeah, you can do the rest of your size and then a different cup size, which is really handy. But I did a C, which came out as my bust measurement, but it is so tight. You might be able to see it in the pictures, I'll insert a couple here. But I literally couldn't move my arms much at all. Thankfully, the button placket, like front bit here, the crossover, is quite a hefty amount. It's like 3 centimetres, so I'll just unpick that whole bodice and kind of let it out a bit. But kind of annoying because I really like it otherwise. And I also did the cuffs in a really nice broderie anglaise. I'm sorry that it's probably so washed out because of the light here. If I push it away a bit, will that help? No, not really. But you can kind of see it's a white broderie anglaise cotton, and I layered it with just a white cotton underneath to sort of bulk it out a bit, and then used one of the buttons that I also used on the front here to hold it closed because I don't like pingy cuffs. And I really love that. I do wish I'd done the collar with this as well. And then my favourite bit is the secretly Christmassy pockets, because this fabric, this was the Christmas box, the So Hailey Jane box, and the fabric isn't too obviously Christmassy. It is festive, but not so festive that you could... People are coming in, Mum and Hugo are coming in. It's not so obviously festive that you wouldn't be able to wear it a couple of months before and after Christmas. And also, if you have the same colourway, you can use it for the Little Red Dress project that is running this year. But I made it extra festive. Secretly Christmassy is what I called it, because I used one of the fat quarters that was in the box for the pocket. It's the ball fat quarter, you can kind of see. Yeah, and I'm the only one that knows that. Well, now you know it too, but when I'm wearing it, no one else knows. So I could be wearing it in September, and in my head it's Christmas, because I've got Christmas fabric in my pockets. So that's a very exciting thing to be able to think about. But yeah, I do need to... I'm also not so much a fan of... I really like how the sort of seam between the waist seam at the front, it kind of goes like this. It's a really cool shape. I'm not sure what the technical name for that is, but it is quite a lot longer at the back than it is at the front, and the back is pretty ungathered and the front is quite gathered. So that was kind of disappointing. I will try and fix that because I really like it otherwise, but that was kind of annoying. But yeah, I really love the fabric. I just don't know that I'll use that pattern again in a rush. I probably will in the future, but not right yet. And this one is my last make, which is not completely finished. So I'll talk about it next month as well. But all I need to do now is hem it and do some hand sewing. This fabric, how amazing is this fabric? If you follow me on Instagram, and to be honest, if you've just been watching this video, you will know that I'm a big fan of pink on red and red on pink. And this is the best fabric in the whole entire world! This is from the Fabric Fox online, who I'm also a blogger for. Only recently though, this is my first make from them on their blogger network. And it's a Tilly and the Buttons Lilu dress. I don't know why I'm talking about it because I don't have pictures of it. So you'll see it again next month, but I just wanted to talk about the fabric because it's so cool. I hacked the neckline into more of a V because, for reasons you'll see in their blog post, but yeah, I'm really pleased with it so far, and it is beautiful fabric. It's got quite a linen-y feel. I'm not sure if it has a linen content, and it looks a bit linen-y, but it's not all linen, in my opinion. I don't know. I'm not super experienced with identifying fabrics. I know how to care for fabrics, but identifying fabrics is a slightly weaker spot for me. But I'll have a look on their website and see, and you should have a look too, because this fabric I'll link down below. But yeah, that's all of my makes for this month and all for today of the second day of the 12 days of Christmas. If you'd like to see day one, which was me at a craft fair, that will be linked below. Yeah, that was something else that I made a lot of month just gone. I made loads of lavender bags, loads of the snoods, and loads of heaty weeties, which are what we call those bags that you put in the microwave and then put on your muscles and joints and things. So I made loads of all of those things last month, and yeah, I still managed to make quite a few things, I think. I'm pretty pleased. So yeah, tomorrow my interview, and I'm planning on getting my nails done. Mum and I found a really good deal on Groupon for getting gel nails because I want Christmas nails. But my nails were such a nice length. I was so pleased with them, and they were the perfect shape. Because I don't bite my nails or anything, but they just seem to take forever to grow. And then my middle one broke, and now they're all short because I had to cut them all short. So I'm quite sad about that. But if I get gel nails tomorrow, then I will just get them like filled in because I wanted them to be Christmassy. And I do love the Christmas nail. So yes, I will see you again soon for day 3 of the 12 good days of Christmas. I really appreciate you watching my videos because I know that everyone's putting up content this month, which is so great. But my ones are going to be kind of less vloggy and more sort of normal videos because I just will be bringing you 12 videos instead of once a week. But yeah, I want to make sure they're interesting for you rather than me just being at home all day. So I will see you again soon, and I hope you have a great day.